Make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a good one, and you already know the first one you probably know, but the last one you are not going to know that I'm about to say. So make sure you stay to the end of the video. Number one being working out regularly, man. Working out regularly, you know this was going to be on the list. I always started off like this, but I started off like this, and I tell you guys this because of how important it is, because of how crucial it is, man. Working out gives you that ultimate level of confidence. We said in the last video or a couple of videos ago that if you are short in stature, you know, a lot of people have confidence issues because they're short. Get in the gym, gang. Get in the gym, bro. Because once you're in that gym, you're going to have that certain level of confidence to walk taller. You know what I mean? When people see you, they're going to be like, damn, I respect him more because of how he looks. It's so crazy to say that. You get more respect when you have muscles. And it's not even a flex. It's not even a cap. It's a proven thing. I had a girl tell me one time, when your shirt is off, I'm kind of more intimidated. I'm kind of more reluctant to say stuff. I'm kind of more like, I'm tiptoeing around you. I'm like, what you mean? But it just commands a certain type of respect. I think that working out and having muscles and having a nice body, it showcases a certain level of discipline. You know what I mean? And discipline is one of the most attractive things on this planet. If you ask me, it shows a certain level of discipline. And in turn, once you get these results and once you get these looks and once you get these different type of interactions and encounter with people, with ladies, they kind of perceive you as somebody that's like, wow, he's so disciplined. Wow, he must works out every day. Wow. And that gives you the utmost level of confidence. That gives you the ultimate confidence. It's crazy, bro, because it's damn near like a drug. It's a good drug, though. It's a drug where like, oh, wow, I'm working out. I'm getting results. It's gonna feed into that feedback loop. I want to go back to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Damn, I want to work out again. You know what I mean? Working out gives you so many benefits and confidence.
What y'all got going on, Casper Archives? I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Today, we're gonna talk about how y'all closer than y'all think. I feel like a lot of times I used to be in this position where when I would go through certain issues, I wouldn't understand that I was right around the corner from my winning stage. So like, it's different seasons in life. You gotta understand that if you losing right now, it's not necessarily losses, but it's lessons. And I feel like a lot of time people overlook what they're going through and don't realize that if they get through it, you're gonna push through to that final stage and finally be able to reap the benefits and like see the rewards and what you've been going through. You might be going through a situation right now in life and you feel like life is ultimately beating you up, or maybe you feel like you're tired of going through it. But I want you to understand, life is not about what you do when you're up. It's about what you do when you're down. And a lot of people don't understand. It's going to be real easy to keep on going when everything peaches and cream and everything is in your favor. But it's real hard to keep on going when things are not in your favor. But that's what really determines if you want what you want for yourself. Man, if you're a business owner and business is going good and business is great, and then you hit this slump, you gonna let the whole business drop because you're tired of keeping on going? No, you're gonna keep on going because you know at this point, what do you have to turn back to if you stop right now? And that's what a lot of y'all gotta think about. If you're going through certain issues right now, ask yourself, stopping right now, what is that gonna do for your situation? Not do anything but make it worse, man. Get yourself out of that mental slump, get yourself out of that depression, get yourself out of whatever headspace you in and push yourself. Use the shit that you're going through as fuel in order to push you to that next level and really like, motivate yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to be your biggest motivator. And when you're not motivated, you got to understand that discipline is what's going to push you to that next level. I want y'all to understand that y'all are a lot closer to y'all goals than you think. If you in your car right now and you ain't got nowhere to go lay your head except for that car, bro, keep on pushing because eventually you're going to have your crib, but you ain't going to get to it by staying inside that mental space of thinking that you're losing, bro. You got to understand that life is not always going to be on your side, but you got to play the cards that you dealt. And sometimes you're not going to get a good hand of cards, but it's about going through it and understanding that.
This is just one of them. I kid you not. If y'all want me to make a separate video about the benefits that working out has, y'all let me know. Also, if y'all need a workout regimen, you know, I dropped them on the channel too. Y'all let me know, comment down below. Next up, number 2 is to learn how to fight. Learning how to fight gives you, oh my gosh, the craziest confidence in the world. Do you know how it feels to walk in any door, walk in any situation, and know that if some shit go down, you're going to be able to handle yourself? If some shit go down, you got the necessary capabilities to beat somebody up if it came down to it. Do I want it to come down to it? Of course not. But if it happens, am I ready? Of course. And learning how to fight will do that for you. How do you learn how to fight, Avery? You can learn how to fight in a multitude of ways. You can go to boxing training, MMA, wrestling. You can fight your brothers all the time, you know. Buy you some gloves whenever you see your friends. Tell them to put the gloves on. Just certain situations give you certain amount of confidence, bro. If you know, you know. Drop down below if you understand what I'm talking about. Fighting regularly gives you that edge that nothing else can, in my opinion. It boosts your confidence so much because, peep game, If you with a lady, bro, and something go down, are you going to look at her to handle the situation? No, bro, you going to have to handle it. You know what I mean? And like I said, we don't want it to escalate there. We do not want it to get there. But if it does get there, we have to be those people to be able to protect and provide. And the confidence that comes with knowing that you can defend yourself is something that is unmatched. You know what I mean? It's something that you can't duplicate. I feel like if you didn't know how to fight, you would kind of walk into situations a little bit more timid, and you're not going to say what you want to say. And ultimately, you're not going to have as much confidence as you want. Number 3, taking care of your grooming, whether that's getting a haircut, whether that's doing your nails, or whether that's washing your face. Shout out to today's sponsor, Tej Hanley. I just washed my face so good, bro. And I've been in a period where I've been eating bad, so my face been looking bad. After I did this face wash routine, which I'm about to show you, everything changed. So first off, I went in with the daily face wash. It felt pretty good. And after I got done using it, my face already felt extremely smooth. That's something I didn't really expect, but it felt really, really smooth afterwards. Next up, I came through with the...
Life wouldn't put you into no situation that you're not meant to go through. You feel me? It's all about how you look at your situation, how you look at your struggle, and it's all about what you do when you're in that low point. I could give y'all like a personal side of my life, because I always like to talk about the things that I've been through instead of just telling y'all to just go through it yourselves, bro. It was a point in my life where I was 100% in on content creation, bro. I'm going as hard as I can, and I'm going to be honest with you, bro. That's what makes this content creation shit kind of hard, bro. It's not a battle that everybody's willing to go through, but what I could tell you is, bro, when I was going through it, I had to tell myself that I came from working a 9-to-5 job, bro, and I came from, you feel me, the first 5-6 years of my life having somebody tell me what to do all the time. For the first time in my life, I was able to make my own decisions, and I'm going to be honest with you, like, I had to question whether I wanted to go through the struggle of figuring out how I'm going to make a living for myself, or if I wanted to go back to the comfortability of working for another man for the rest of my life. And I'm going to be honest, I knew that I would rather take that risk and be unhappy for a small period of time, because that shit don't last forever, bro. And I'm going to be honest, like, I damn near went broke behind content creation, but look at where it got me now, bro. Look at where it ended up in the end. Imagine if I would have stopped along my journey. Imagine if I would have told myself it wasn't worth it, or I would have stopped going. Imagine if when I wasn't winning, I would have told myself that this is the end of my story, and I would have just accepted my fate. Your fate is how you write your story. Your fate is what you see for yourself. So you have to mentally put yourself where you want to be sometimes, even when you're not where you want to be physically. And what I mean by that is, bro, if you see yourself as being this millionaire, always have yourself in a millionaire mindset, bro. Tell yourself, what would I do right now if I wanted to be a millionaire? Would I stop going through this struggle and accept comfortability? No, you wouldn't, bro. You would keep on going through what you're going through, because you know sometimes you're going to have to face
Scrub. They recommend you use this 2 times per week. It is a facial exfoliating scrub, so you don't really supposed to use it every day. But I ain't gonna lie, like I told y'all, I've been eating pretty bad, so I had to go through and exfoliate. This right here felt amazing. It felt like I was giving myself like one of them personal massages or something. It was real, real good. After both of those cleansers, I came through with the super serum. This super serum felt very, very good. It is an AM/PM facial firming serum. Last but not least, I locked everything in with the AM morning facial moisturizer. This also has the SPF 20 sunscreen, so you're going to be protected all day. And right now, they hooking everybody up that's watching this video with an insane deal. You can save up to 40% on your first box and get a free gift worth $20. Not only is that crazy value, it's crazy value for a skincare routine that actually works. Click the link below and start taking care of your skin today. Trust me, everything else changes once you fix your face. Number 4, control what you consume. Oh my gosh, your content diet is everything. If you consume gossip, bad TV, reality shows, just dumb stuff, just low value things, bro, you will eventually turn into what you see. You know what I mean? I believe that everything that you put out into the world is based off what you consume. I'm talking about food right now too, but I'm more sure talking about everything, bro. Everything is a diet. Your content is a diet. Food is a diet. And I'm pretty sure y'all know this because y'all watching AB Academy right now. But instead of watching entertainment 24/7, bro, turn on an audiobook, bro. Instead of watching that reality Bad Girls Club and baddies and stuff like that, bro, put some some stuff on that's going to help you and stimulate your mind for growth. You know what I mean? Whatever you put in here is transmuted into whatever you bring out of your life. You know what I mean? It's transmuted by whatever you talk, however you talk. You feel me? If you listen to BS all the time, you're going to be talking about BS. But if you start reading books, you're going to be more articulate on how you talk, on how you speak, on the things that you even know about. Everything changes after you change what go into your head. And last but not least, number 5, to directly piggyback off of number 4, is going to be learning how to communicate. Learning how to communicate gives you so much confidence because you can walk into any room, talk to anybody, and whatever is on your mind, you'll be able to articulate it into the proper words, into the proper phrases, to eventually and inevitably get whatever you want. If you want anything out of life, bro, you got to cross the barrier of speaking. You have to actually articulate your words to get what you want, whether that's a girl, whether that's a job, whether that's an opportunity. The only thing that's standing in your way of all of those things is how you articulate your words, bro. If you want any girl in this world, bro, you can literally talk to her and stimulate her mind enough to give you a chance. If you want a job, talk to that employer and say the right things and you will have that job. It's not complicated, bro. It is communication. How do you expand your communication? How do you get better at vocabulary? Literally number 4, bro. Change your content diet. Stop listening to the BS.
So I feel like it's gonna help y'all because when it comes to being a content creator, bro, learning these algorithms and learning how to break through is the biggest thing on the internet because a lot of people don't know, bro. You can have the most high quality content and all this, right? But it is some person that knows that specific keywords, titling, thumbnails, and shit like that. You ever seen a video with a good title and a good thumbnail? That bitch got 1 million views and that shit be boring as fuck. And you see a nigga with a shitty title, a shitty thumbnail, but that video was the most entertaining video in the world. But that's because the algorithm don't give a fuck about the content, gang. The algorithm is paying attention to the views, the likes, the view duration, and they're paying attention to those keywords, y'all. So, for example, y'all, this is to my content creators. Y'all ever seen how it'll be 50 content creators? We all got one of the same videos with the same title. I can go show y'all this shit right now, y'all. We got Woodle with a female put up at 3 a.m. Quan, female put up at 3 a.m. I got one. No Love, Mark got one. We all got a video of a female pulling up at 3 a.m. And it's not because we're replicating each other's content, because we're playing into the algorithm. Those keywords of she pulled up at 3 a.m. and the fact that it's 50,000 videos with more than 1 million views with that same title. When YouTube see that people are like, commenting, and sharing and subscribing to this video that I posted titled that, they're gonna push it to the same algorithm as the other videos. So now that video that Quan got with 1 million views, his people that saw that is gonna see my shit. Wooda's people that seen his shit gonna see my shit. This is how you go viral, y'all. So it's a way to play to being viral without having to copy a nigga, bro. I always took content and put my own spin on it because what I want y'all to understand is, bro, yes, bro, there are ways to play into cheating the algorithm and shit, but you always want to goddamn benefit off of your originality because that's what's gonna make people stick around, bro. I know people will blow up and get 1 million views on a video off of using those keywords, that title and that thumbnail, but the reason why that following won't stick and that viewer retention won't stay around is because, gang, at the end of the day, you always got to have something that people could relate to as you, yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I tell y'all create that content, study these algorithms, study these thumbnails, study the titling, the words that people use, hashtags, and all of this, because the small shit that y'all think don't matter does matter, bro. Every video I post, I use the hashtag viral, explore, For You page. I put my name as one of the hashtags. And the reason why I put my names as one of the hashtags is because, look, y'all, if I keep using that Who Casper hashtag on each video, each TikTok, each Instagram post, each whatever I'm posting, y'all, I am building up the hype on my name, y'all. Eventually, those hashtags and those keywords that I was using, like she pulled up at 3 a.m., it won't matter no more because now the word Casper, Who Casper, has his own algorithm, y'all. So that's my plan, bro. That's what I'm doing right now, y'all.
God damn.
And it's some crazy
Hey, use it. Boy, hey, so look, that shit crazy. I was just gonna ask you for more detail on the YouTube and you just covered that shit.
I know, and I'm finna put y'all down on more games just because this is what I'm getting into is my biggest bag, because a lot of people don't understand, bro. People will get on YouTube and get monetized and not make more than $1,000 and think that YouTube don't pay these creators. YouTube does pay the creators if you know how to work with the YouTube algorithm and work with the people. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is, right, it's a person that will post his first video, get 1 million views, but he makes like $100 and he be like, bro, YouTube's a scam.
There's no way in hell Quan and all these people are paying their bills and buying all this shit off YouTube. And this is what makes you assume that we are scammers. No, you have to know how to monetize and convert. So I'm going to tell y'all what's so crazy about what I be doing with my YouTube account, y'all. So look, boom. When I very first started doing YouTube, my biggest thing was thinking about generating money. But what you don't understand is, bro, fuck the money. It's the viewers' retention. I keep using that fucking word so much because this shit is so important, y'all. So like, you get paid based off of how long they watch the video, gang. So what I want you to understand is, bro, longer form content is the answer to making the bread. So a lot of people will be like, I got a video with 1 million views and I made $50. It's because the video has 1 million views, but that shit's like 2 minutes long, gang. You're not getting ad revenue. So for me, bro, people was always questioning why I got into making my 2-hour vlogs and making this longer form of content. And it's not necessarily because I want to make the longer form of content, but it's because the longer they watch the video, the longer they tune in, the farther I get pushed on these algorithms, the more ad revenue I could put into play and the more bread I can make. So the reason why me as a nigga with 60,000 subscribers on YouTube could make more than your favorite content creator with 1 million subs is because I'm creating longer form content. I'm playing into the algorithm, using keywords, good titling, and beyond all of that, bro, I'm naturally entertaining. So the fact that I could keep them in for 30 minutes straight watching a video, bro, you're going to catch every ad in between. So when you think about making this YouTube content, don't think about going viral. Think about making content that you can enjoy making and content that people can enjoy watching. So a lot of times too, when you watch these YouTube content creators, bro, y'all will see people, right? These people will have, you'll see people that'll have like, they'll have videos with a girlfriend. It's not necessarily to say I want to put my girlfriend on social media or say that I want to make videos with females, but this is about the viewer retention and keeping people held in. You could create a TV show out of your lifestyle way easier with a female than it is with you personally. So me, knowing that I don't have a girlfriend, I had to do Day in the Life of Casper because I had to build the hype around my name. I created myself into a TV show damn near. You're going to keep coming back to watch me because it was episode 1, now it's episode 2, now it's episode 3. So I was holding viewer retention off of the fact that I turned my lifestyle into a little small TV show for y'all to come back to every day. But see, for a person with a girlfriend, the reason why they do the girlfriend content is because think about it like this, y'all. You could live a storyline based life with your girlfriend on YouTube. So you could do it like this. I met her. I took her out for a date. I ate with her. We're dating now. We broke up. Our first argument. We're married now. So all of these different things is why the average content creator usually puts into his content, because one, it's easier to play into the algorithm because with titles like I hugged her from behind, we kissed for 30 minutes and all this different shit, it's a lot of different algorithms you could catch with your girlfriend versus you just being a content creator yourself trying to blow up. So that's just a free game, y'all. But boom, make y'all a bit. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about YouTube, and then we're gonna move on to something else, y'all. Y'all know I'm a yapper. Look, y'all, make sure your videos are longer than 8 minutes, because that shit is what's gonna make you the bread, gang. Period, point blank. Longer than 8 minutes. Make sure you pay attention to titling and thumbnail, because without that shit, it's nothing, bro. You could be the most entertaining person in the world, whatever the case may be, but that shit I see before I click on your video is what matters, gang. The initial approach to your audience is always what matters, gang. You can have the best clothing brand in the world, but if your marketing is ass, gang, the t-shirts will never sell, because before they even think about looking at the shirt, they're looking at the video of the shirt before they get it in their hands, before they get it coming through the mail and whatever the case may be. So always think about your initial. That's why I learned how to articulate myself and talk the way I do, because I get judged preset based off of how I look, but the fact that I could speak well, I could always leverage and overcome certain situations.
God damn.
So what I want y'all folks to understand is always think about the initial look, y'all. Every time y'all get ready to buy something, you think about the touch, the feel, all of that shit before you even think about putting it on your body. It's the same thing with content. It's the same thing with anything that you're doing, bro. The initial approach is so important, y'all. But yeah, bro, make 8-minute videos, get real good at using hashtags, make sure that y'all get real good at titling and thumbnails, and beyond that, bro, quality over quantity. I tell y'all to be consistent, but if you dropping 30 shitball ass videos, it's a nigga that's gonna drop one high quality movie that's gonna surpass you.
Yeah. God damn, boy. Hey, gang, look, man. Shit, boy. Yeah. That was some fucking game. Hey, bro. Hey, man. Shit.
Up, twin, but I be telling people it's all about just finding what you're good at and capitalizing off of your niche.